Hey guys, welcome back. I'm EDC Gunner, and this is another watch review. This is Oris Aquis. Automatic Swiss-made watch. Great value, great watches. I put these watches in a price bracket under $2,000, and I think this is one of the best buys out there, along with some other brands we're not gonna mention because of the competition, and Oris did pay us a hefty sum for this review. I'm just kidding. Competition is Zen, Longines, even TechWear, but TechWear I think is one step above, respectfully. Especially from this Oris Aquis. This is a monochromatic gray bezel, and this would never be my first choice looking the photos on the web, on the interwebs, but having seen it in person, I think this is a great option for this watch. And usually you get an Aquis with the black bezel, black dial, green dial, blue dials, whatever. But this is just great watch. It's powered by Salita movements, as most Oris watches are, unless you're buying really old ones with the ETA. But great, overall great bang per buck, great value. And this is one of those underrated dialers, because and Oris is not underrated in the watch community per se, but in the real world out there, if you know what I mean. If you don't, then you're lost, my friend. If you don't, then you're spending way too much time on YouTube, on watch groups, on forums and whatnot. But what I want to say was, when you go out there in the public, out there in the field, and you want to ask average person what Oris is, do you know this brand, do you recognize it? Chances are they're gonna say no. And the Longines is much more recognizable as a brand. If you ask me, if you're comparing this to Longines Hydro Conquest, this watch wins in terms of the build quality. This watch is built like a tank, and the bracelet alone proves it. This is a bracelet. This is a bit of one of those chunkier Oris Aquises, but he's not fat, he's just big boned. There's a version with the 42 mils. This is a 44, and the bracelet is 22 at the lugs. There's a normal version. I will try to get you one of these, borrow this watch from a buddy of mine just to show you, to do a review. And yeah, great monochromatic look on this one is just what gives it appeal. And I love it. I love gray. I'm not a gray man, but I love it. I don't mind a colorful watch. Yellow is my favorite, but gray monochromatic, great concept for a gray man. Yeah, there's a concept of a gray man. I think it's even a book. Google it, check it out, and this would be a great watch for that. Other than that, I'll just take a quick look. Bezel has a nice grip here. Works great. It's not your Rolex bezel, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not a mega bezel. Also, this watch is well worn, well used, and still looks great. Sapphire crystal, you can see the AR coating here on it. 300-meter water resistant watch. Again, this is a serious dive watch. Has a date complication there. Great lume, great glow in the dark. If you like that kind of, if you have that fetish. Personally, I have other fetishes. Glow in the dark is at the bottom of my list. And it's funny, when I first started with watches, glow in the dark was very important to me. But the more you are in the hobby, it's less and less important. So Beautiful case, stainless steel, of course. This is reminiscent of a little bit of a tuna case, but not. It's not conventional case. Has this screws for lugs, and here you can see the movement here. This is Selita SW200. So base Selita movement like 88, 28, 24. So this is a great watch, especially in the used market. I can recommend. This is one of those best affordable tie watches under 2K, definitely. And if you're a lucky bastard, you find this one on eBay or somewhere under 1K, grab it. And it's not unheard of that people bought this for 600-700 US dollars all day long. And this one is also one of those watches. So on the used market, great buy, even better buy. Interesting case design. Here you have a crown guards with this here. I don't know, are these fake screws or real screws? I would say these are, I would have to unscrew them to check it out, but I think these are fake screws. Oris screw down crown. Nice bezel, monochromatic bezel, very good, very beautiful on the wrist, and just overall good, honest watch. And what I like about Oris, they do not pretend to be a brand. They do not pretend to be a luxury brand. They're just good, honest, decent brand, and they work. Also, Oris has made an in-house movement, an in-house version of the Oris Aquis with the in-house movement, and I believe that movement has a 5-day power reserve. It has a 10-year warranty, which is awesome. You get a watch with a 10-year warranty. The thing that's not awesome is the price. I think it's 4K, and for that money you are getting into the Tudor territory, and it's up for you. But on the paper, new Oris Aquis with the new in-house movement, with the big power reserve, with the 10-year warranty, wins. So that's it. But of course, this is not it. This one you buy on a used market on a bargain price with a proven sturdy movement that any watchmaker can service, and it's gonna work for years. So yeah, that's it. Oris Aquis for you guys. One of the best values out there.